Hey everybody, it's top 5 week here on Thingamavlogs, and you know, everybody goes to Disneyland and they're like, oh, this is my favorite thing to do. Oh, this is my favorite thing to do. Well, these are my 5 favorite attractions at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. Now, many people, when they enter the park, they have some sort of routine, like the very first stop that you make when you first walk into Disneyland. For me growing up, it was always to hit Star Tours first before everything, because, as many of you know, I am a massive Star Wars fan. So, needless to say, one of my favorite attractions at Disneyland is Star Tours. Not just the old Star Tours, where you got to blow up the Death Star, which, by the way, I still love. You know, and it had all the old posters that were sponsored by Energizer. No, I like the new Star Tours too. I like that every time you get on the ride, it's a different experience, and it actually makes you want to ride the ride more because you want to try all of the different planets. And they recently announced that there'll be a new planet for Episode 8, which is really cool. That means that the ride is always going to be changing as the Star Wars universe expands. I love it. Number 4 on my list is the Animation Academy over at Disney's California Adventure. I know that's kind of cheating because it's technically like a million things in one building, but I particularly like the animation part the best. But to be super real with you, my favorite part of that entire building is simply just the lobby when you're surrounded by all the screens that get filled up with images of the different movies as they play the soundtrack. I love the environment in there. Also in the summer, it's a really good place to go to cool down because the air conditioning is always on. I don't know, I kind of like it. I just like it. You like it? I don't know, I like it. Number trace on my list is the Jungle Cruise. Everybody loves the Jungle Cruise. It's campy, it's corny. I like how self-aware it is. I like how the skippers know that the jokes are kind of corny and that's what makes them funny, but everybody has their own different spin on it. Overall, I just think that it's really cool that an original attraction is still fun to ride today. Number 2 on my list is Mickey and the Magical Map. Journey to imagination, imagination. I don't know, I've just sort of fallen in love with the show. I think the production itself is beautiful. It's really fun to watch. I also really like that it's one of those things you can tell people when they're visiting Disneyland and they ask you what they should see, and you mention Magical Map, a lot of people just haven't heard of it. Finally, number 1 on my list is, without a surprise, the Haunted Mansion. That ride has always been my favorite ride at Disneyland. I love the music, I love the atmosphere. I love how when you go in that ride, it feels like Disneyland completely disappears. I even like that during the holiday, it changes into the Haunted Mansion Holiday. I know a lot of people are sort of on the fence with it, which one they like more. I like both. Will the grips doors creak and the tombstones wait. So that's it. Those are my top 5 favorite attractions at Disneyland and Disney's California Adventure. So in the comments below, let me know what your favorite attraction, number 1, what's your number 1 attraction at Disneyland? What's the one you have to go on when you go to the parks? And what's the thing you recommend that people must do when they visit Disneyland or Disney's California Adventure? Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.